Hey, what's up, guys? This your girl, your co-host, Sipping Live, baby. So, we recently did a video about Brett O'Bain and also NBA Youngboy. We still wish them luck. It's all love in Louisiana. But we're going to go ahead on and get back to the topic of talking about Biggie and Tupac and also Left Eye. Now, let's go ahead and do Left Eye first because ladies is always first. You know, Left Eye was very talented and she was part of the TLC group. Now, it was reported that before Left Eye passed away, she didn't have any good times like with Chili. They wasn't on good terms. Basically, what happened was Left Eye wanted to go solo, just like any other artist, just like Michael Jackson or any other talented artist that you notice in the music business usually go solo, not because they don't think the group is enough, they never made enough money. It's because everybody have their own style. And half of the time when you see an artist go solo, it's because the artist wants to bring their own type of music. TLC was a singing group. Left Eye was a rapper. She didn't just want to always sing or always want to be in the background as rapping a little part and watching them to, shine, watching them to sing all the tunes and she just in the background waiting for her little rapping part. And that's it. Not really giving it a little flavor that she want on it. And they had a lot of debates with Chili and T-Bobs on, how Left Eye should just relax her nerves and just continue to do music with TLC as a group and not go solo. I think if Left Eye would have went solo, she definitely would have been bigger than them because she made the group. I mean, I wouldn't have knew TLC exists if it wouldn't be for Left Eye because Left Eye is what drew me to the group. She had her own style, her own flow, her own rhythm. From the way she walks to the way she talks. Very beautiful woman. All the ladies is beautiful. Chili too. I don't really, fool too much with Chili. Two Bobs is cool, laid back as hell. But I just didn't like that Chili was so much against what Left Eye wanted to do. It was her life. She had dedicated years to the group. She had put in enough work. So what more do y'all want from her? But as y'all guys know, Left Eye died in a tragedy accident. Yes, out of all the passengers in the car, she was the only one that died. And there was over 4 people in the car, and she was the one that died. Well, Left Eye was also in Honduras, and she was on a journey. She was on a mission. She recorded actual footage tapes that we all seen of her life as it progressed to losing her life. She definitely felt her life. She definitely was a chosen one. She definitely was a star. She definitely was happy. She was at peace. So it was no need for her to even worry about anything because she already had completed the album Supernova. Supernova may have not hit the internet, but she definitely put her heart and soul into this album of being creative. Left Eye just was one of those ladies in the game that you will never forget. So everybody, shout out to Left Eye, keep listening to her music. Let's move on to Tupac and Biggie. Now we know that Tupac and Biggie, Tupac was Pop, Biggie was Biggie. At one time they was cool, but Tupac, it ain't about fame. It was never about fame. It was never about jealousy. Pop felt betrayed. Like I said before, y'all know that he got shot 5 times. And he already had said if he could help it, he was not taking no more bullets. So that either meant if he would go away and never be seen again or reappear. Tupac was also beefing with not rivalries, but beefing with the Illuminati, which is the government. Tupac was powerful. Any black man that's powerful and have talent and that could draw a crowd in, the government is somehow against that. Tupac died broke. He born broke, he died broke. We all is broke. Because when we die, we all gone broke. We ain't taking none of this with us. You can't take no money. You can't take your house. You can't take your car. All that is materialistic, which will be left behind. Now, we all know that Tupac was Pop. Tupac felt some type of way. He felt that being by Biggie was there at the time of the shooting, recording. He thought Biggie knew something about it because why would you be at the same studio where I got shot at? Anybody would feel some type of way. Anybody would feel like a target. You understand? Anybody would feel betrayed. Tupac felt betrayed by Piggy. That's Biggie. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say Piggy. I meant to say Biggie. Tupac felt betrayed because he looked at Biggie as a brother from another mother. He opened the doors for Biggie. He paved the way, which he did pave the way because he was doing his music before Biggie even came in the game. But Biggie also respected Tupac. Biggie had a lot of love for Pac. Biggie would never hurt Tupac. That's what he wanted Tupac to understand, that he didn't have nothing to do with this. This was nothing on his end. It hurted him to his heart to feel that Tupac would think that he would actually set him up to get shot or killed. But that wasn't how Tupac was feeling. Tupac, after being shot, was feeling like everybody was a suspect. But mainly he focused on Biggie because Biggie was there in Bad Boys Records. Y'all know they was in a very dramatic beef, especially at the award show where Tupac threw the mic and Snoop Dogg got on stage. Y'all, we all know it was crazy. It went down. Like Suge Knight, one of the most fierce men in the world. It went down. It was Bad Boys against Death Row Records. And you already know Death Row with Tupac. Tupac was straight flames. Now, Biggie, he was laid back. And it brings so much chills in my body because Tupac was so talented, man. The movies he was in. If you don't know, they wanted him to take an AIDS test to be in the movie Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson. Tupac said he wasn't taking no AIDS test. Like, who the hell is Janet Jackson? Who is Janet Jackson? Like, she black just like I'm black. She ain't a white woman. Why should I have to take the HIV test? Tupac did not take the test, and he stuck to it, but they still let him in the movie. Y'all see him in the movie Juice, how he was with Q. Tupac was just untouchable. Y'all know he was willing to take down anybody. So everybody going around saying Tupac ain't no killer because he shot 2 police officers. Like he said before, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. That's for anybody. I ain't a killer, but please don't push me. Don't make me kill you if I have to. And y'all know that the beef got out of control. Y'all, it was West Coast against East Coast. Everybody was beefing. Now, y'all know that Tupac supposedly died before Biggie Smalls. I don't want to be the one to tell y'all, but Tupac is not dead. Tupac is resting in peace. That's how he wanted to leave. He studied Machiavelli. He went away. And that's just all to it. His music will be around forever. Y'all would never know if Tupac was dead or alive. And if I was to know if Tupac was dead or alive, I wouldn't tell. I would never tell. You know why? Because Tupac had a reason to go away. He had too many enemies. He was already took 5 shots. You know when you get shot 5 times, you ain't right, your body ain't right, your mind ain't right. Everybody you're going to be around, you're going to be paranoid. And that's what Biggie felt when Biggie started getting those calls. You see, Biggie, another one in a game. Like we're telling these artists that's coming up today, we're trying to reach out to a lot of upcoming new rappers in the game. Stop telling people pull up. Stop giving your location. Stop it because it's getting people killed. That people are really not playing out here, And then to have Tupac supposedly shot in Las Vegas after a fight he got into in the casino. And you see what happened. You didn't see, we didn't see a funeral. We didn't see an autopsy. We didn't see a casket. We didn't see anything for Tupac. And in my heart, I just feel like Tupac is just still here. But with Biggie, I knew Biggie was dead because of everything we've seen. We've seen the funeral images. We didn't hear him around no more. It was heartbreaking for everybody. Because me personally, I love the Biggie and Tupac. I love everybody. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I gotta agree with Tupac and I gotta agree with Biggie. Biggie did not have nothing to do with this. Yes, Tupac took it over the rage. Tupac was out of control. He was unstoppable. Everybody was he was wilding. And it's sad to say that we lost 2 great rappers in the game. And the best rapper, Tupac, in the game. We lost 2 of them. And so now what do we have? We just have a bunch of musics. And it's funny how Tupac and Biggie had some of the baddest bitches. Excuse my French. Biggie was big, fat, black, and ugly. But Biggie was a big, sexy you-know-what. Because, baby, I would have talked to Biggie. You understand? I would have talked to Big Papa. Oh, yes. Biggie was big and black and ugly. But, baby, Biggie pulled bad bitches. And it wasn't because of the money. Well, yeah, because of the money, but it was because who he was, Who wouldn't want to cuddle under Big Papa? Like, who wouldn't want to be around Big Papa? You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, that wraps it up with, Sip and Laugh. But we just thinking, like, how would Tupac would have been? Like, if he was still alive, I know he would have been killing a lot of rappers in the game. That was no way possible. No rapper could touch Tupac and what he brought, because he didn't just bring rap. You see, it's one thing to be a rapper, but if you don't tell a story and you don't show me an image, I'm not feeling it. Tupac told stories. He touched hearts. He saved lives. He wanted to change. A lot of these rappers get up in the game, ain't doing nothing for their community, ain't giving back, just selfish. And you wonder why y'all sitting here with all that money, losing your lives behind a song, a diss, a word. And y'all got all that money and y'all ain't giving back to y'all husbands, y'all communities. And it's just sad, because you need to make a change. You can't always rap the street life forever. The street life has to end. It's either going to end with you in prison or dead. Two ways you're going to go. The street life is not always promised. The streets don't love nobody. When you out there in the streets, yes, it feels good to be out with the money, the drugs, living the life, popping guns, popping bottles. But it all boils down to one incident could change your life. And we look at what we just seen. Somebody actually got killed from the incident. An innocent person got killed, lost their life because of what? Someone else's foolishness, someone else's behavior. Majority of the time, they criticize us black people because we are just throwing our life away. We're just that stupid to just kill our own people. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X was killed by a black man. It was their own people that took him out. Your own people take you out before another race. But yet we could criticize the white man. And the white man this, the white people this. But, we love our black people. No, we don't love each other. We're jealous of one another. Always trying to outdo one another. Always hatred. We live for nothing. We only live for today, which you only supposed to live for today, because tomorrow's not promised. But we don't live for nothing more than what we have. Other communities could come together and get together and open up businesses, and here it is, black people can't do nothing. We are just living and just throwing our life away. When you have a child, when you have a son, you don't want your son to grow up to kill, steal, and rob. See, sometimes you can avoid trouble, but trouble comes to you. Trouble is hard to get out of. I always say this. My mama always said this over and over again. You see me, I have a temper. I let people get the best of me sometimes, but I let them do it. When I had enough, I had enough. And then that's when trouble comes. And then, me being incarcerated, being in jail is no fun feeling. When you have to wait on a meal, you're trying to make a call, but you ain't got no money in your commissary, so you can't make a call. You got to call your mama to come get you from jail because you ain't got nobody else that's on your side. You got your boss that you're supposed to show up to work. I was supposed to show up to work the next day. And what happened was, I'm going to tell y'all the story because, I want to open your eyes. I'm a woman and I was dating a guy and I'm doing good. I got a good job. I'm making $800 a month. My children taken care of. I'm taking care of my mom. Everything good. So, bam, I'm around my jealous cousin. Like, she very jealous of me. So I'm hanging with my jealous cousins and my ex comes back. So we start drinking and, I had about $300 in my purse. I hadn't even got paid off yet. So we started drinking and, he said something that ticked me off and I flashed out on him. I beat him up so bad to where he had to call the police to stop me. That's how bad it was. I got so drunk. And when a person drinking, they don't feel nothing. Like, you don't feel nothing. I got so drunk and I beat him so bad. He is a man. He called the police. And when the police came, they arrested me because he had marks on him. And I was the one who caused it. I was drunk. So I went to jail. And when I got in that cell and it hit me, that man, I'm behind 4 walls. I have nobody come get me. I started crying. Every day, and I only did 3 days, but every day I was crying and hurting because I'm away from my children. I'm away from my job. I'm away from my mom. I'm away from my family. I want to get out of here, but there's nothing I could do because it's the weekend and the judge is not even in on the weekend. So I have to sit. Now I'm sitting in a dirty cell. You can take a bath one time a day. You got to use a little bitty soap, a little bitty toothpaste. You know, you own your period if you're a woman. If you're a man, you're not. You know, you have to ask for pads. You have to ask for underwears. You have to have somebody watch you use the bathroom, watch you take a shower. You have to wait on a child, go get your child, go take fingerprints, go get medication. All these things you have to be told what to do. And it hit me. It finally hit me when I got out of there and I went to court and I told the judge, I said, y'all, I said, look, judge, I said, I'm a good person and I don't deserve to be here. Even though I beat that man, I apologize for hurting him. I was released on $0 bail. Now that was God, and God is real. And I ain't trying to be religious, but God is so good. I was released on a $0 bail. I didn't have to pay nobody. My mother had a $400 work check for me, and she was trying to cash it to get me out. And guess what? I got out on $0 bail, and I promised myself, before I let someone bring me to jail or push me again, and let me get away from my children and my responsibilities out in this world, I'm going to walk away. You can call me coward. You can put your hands on me. You can do what you want. But at the end of the day, I know that there's a God and he will take care of the situation. So we know that if you're a high believer in the high power, man has no control of your life and what you got to do. Y'all youngsters out there need to stay focused. There's a lot of upcoming rappers, females and males, going to be coming in the game. This is what we teaching those children. We should always take it to violence and guns. Everybody have a right to protect themselves because I have a gun. I have a gun and it's to protect my home and my children. Only if somebody, I feel threatened to where somebody would break in my house or want to kill me, I would have to kill them automatic because I don't want them to kill me. So that's the only reason I have a gun. But to sit here and just walk around with a gun all day or throw up gang signs and, show you this tough person, that's just not the life. And it's sad to say the case is Lil Snoop. He from Louisiana, good rapper. T.I. was all around him. Meek Mills. They really showed love to the little dude, put some money in his pocket, gave him a life he never seen before, gave him some money he never seen before. He actually ran up on Meek Mills and gave Meek Mills his demo tape. So Meek Mills was, listen to his demo tape, and there was something on there he liked it, so he actually took him under his wing. And as a young brother under his wing and tried to change him. Lil Snoop was supposed to leave Louisiana as soon as that money touched his hand. A lot of rappers don't leave the area where they live at, and that's what becomes jealousy. Your friends and family become jealous of you and they want to take you out. So the Snoop didn't leave and he ended up getting killed by someone. Another person I want to talk about is Messy Maya. If nobody knows who Messy Maya is a comedian from New Orleans. He clowned people. He was very talented. Matter of fact, Beyonce used one of his skits. But Messy Maya was also gunned down before he had a chance to leave New Orleans and make it to be a comedian, leaving his baby shower of his baby mama. His baby mama was pregnant with his little boy at the time. He was just talking about how he wanted to see his child being born, and Messy Maya was gunned down. I don't know what happened, if he clowned somebody and they couldn't take it or they exchanged words, but you know how people is. But he was actually killed. Look at that. Lil Marley G. Nobody talks about Marley G, but I'm going to do the next video on Marley G. You guys stay tuned.